My name will echo throughout the land.
Chen Gong. He was a man of great ambition, despite his usually jocular and amenable nature. He formerly served as Cao Cao's strategist, but later left him after a difference of opinion. He was disappointed with Cao Cao's inability to assassinate Dong Zhuo. Eventually, Chen Gong secretly joined forces with Zhan Miao. He was determined to realize his ambitions, no matter how shocking his actions might seem to others.
Cao Cao is currently attacking Shu province. Chen Gong, are you really going to do this?
Of course. Now is our chance after all. Cao Cao failed twice to rid the land of Dong Zhuo. He does not have what it takes to rule. But Master Lu Bu, he is the one with the true strength. The one who slew Dong Zhuo. He is the one worthy of claiming dominion over the land. We will begin by ensuring that Master Lu Bu controls Yan province. That will be his foothold to enable him to soar to even greater heights.
Lu Bu, I heard that after fighting the Pai Shan under the leadership of Yuan Shao, he was wandering the land. Do you think he'll agree to follow our plan?
Of course. I'm confident I can make him see the light. The path to making my name known throughout the land has only just begun.
Father, what do you plan to do next?
I will find a battle to fight. If Yuan Shu and Yuan Shao are too cowardly, then I suppose my next port of call will be Cao Cao. He had the guts to try and assassinate Dong Zhuo. I hope he will not disappoint me. Who are you?
My name is Chen Gong. I am Cao Cao's strategist, but he has failed me. By failing to kill Dong Zhuo, I am afraid I have lost what hope I had in him. The kind of man whom I wish to serve is one who has the courage and the fortitude to go through with a plan. The kind of man who could kill Dong Zhuo. I wonder if you would consent to employ me as your strategist, Master Lu Bu.
We are currently wandering warriors, with no home or troops to call our own. At present, I'm not sure we can offer the kind of opportunity you are looking for.
Have no fear on that score. Cao Cao is currently away attacking Shu province, meaning Yang province is ripe for the picking. Now is your chance, I believe, to take Yang province and make it your own, Master Lu Bu.
Are you suggesting that we seize Yan province while Cao Cao is away?
Indeed. What Master Lu Bu needs most is some territory from which he can wage war. If he had that, he could start any battle he wanted. Any battle at all.
And what is it that you want? How does it benefit you to have me take Cao Cao's land?
I want my name to be known across the land. If I can marry my intellect with your strength, my lord, that dream will surely come true. I wish to be known as the genius strategist serving the mighty warrior who rules over the land with an iron fist. That is how I should be.
Ruling over the land? If I crush all opposition to me, then I will rule. The land will be mine, and I will have proven that I am the mightiest of all time.
Exactly! Precisely, my lord. Come, Master Lu Bu. Our path begins in Yan province. Our path to the summit. Our path to total dominion.
Very well. Come, we will seize Yan province from Cao Cao and create a land where no one will stand in my way.
I have a certain friendship with Master Zhang Miao, who has been put in charge of the defenses here. Thanks to his efforts, the officers remaining here in Yang Province have all agreed to defect to our side. This has allowed us to seize Puyang without any unnecessary pain. I have also heard that Cao Cao's main unit has caught wind of this news and has cut short its battle in Shu Province to hurry back here.
Then I will simply have to smash them into oblivion.
The key fortress. If we can seize these two locations, then victory will be ours, I believe.
In other words, we need to attack Ding Tao while defending Puyang at the same time. However, Cao Cao's forces outnumber us greatly. I'm not sure what chance we stand against them.
Stop your worrying, Zhang Liao. I am on your side. Defeat is unthinkable. Come, we will pummel Cao Cao and send him scurrying from this land. Cao Cao has panicked and come running back to Ding Tao. We will expel him from Yan Province for good. Hey, get on in here! Come again!
Something's going on. Boy, I'm going to see what it is.
This land belongs to us. You're gonna regret ever setting foot on it.
Boo! How dare you engage in such treachery? I'll put a stop to you myself!
We need to take back this base. Now, what's the best tactic for this situation?
We have to do what it takes to defend this area. I can't believe they beat me. Although, where should we go now?
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
I failed to break down the enemy's defensive lines. Forgive me, everyone.
Capturing these bases is not going to be easy. We need to focus our efforts and deal with the enemy one at a time.
You'll have to defeat me if you want to pass through here.
Okay, we've drawn the enemy in far enough. It's time for the ambush troops to take the base.
What? An ambush? Targeting the base? We walked right into it! It's bad as you can see. Could you please lend me a hand?
Could I let such cowards defeat me? Damn them all! It doesn't make any sense!
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
That's some excellent fighting.
There's nothing worse than retreating without accomplishing anything. We needed to come up with a more effective plan.
Reporting. Lord Meng Chung's attack unit has been wiped out on the front lines.
Things aren't looking good. It's gonna be tough to take back that position now.
Success! Word of this is sure to go around.
My apologies for this. My apologies.
Excellent
Chen Gong. I am impressed.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Impressive. I can't afford to let you leave me behind.
I have failed. I leave the rest up to you.
You need a horse? I'll be here if you need me.
Welcome, welcome.
Do please come again.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
I have been charged with looking after this place while our lord is away. I must take back Buyang at all costs.
Looking to take advantage of Cao Cao's absence to attack Shu province. I will make them pay for their impudence.
The fort is mine. No one's using it without my permission.
Donbai, you've come this far in pursuit of my father?
rest up to you.
Fine, you can have the fort. But next time, things won't go like this.
We freed the port. Now we can attack all at once.
Victory! I simply love the sound of that word.
Excellent, Chen Gong. Impressed.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Now, take defensive positions.
These defensive lines are vital to our cause. I must insist upon turning away any uninvited guests. Now, how about we start them off with a nice shower of arrows? Master Cao Cao, I can handle this base myself. Please, go and deal with Lu Bu's army. Our frontline forces have been wiped out. This fight is over.
Before I even reached the base. Master Guojia, my apologies.
Reporting. Lord Cao Hung has been defeated by Lu Bu's forces. I never thought they'd see through my strategy like that. I must ensure that at least this base remains defended.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
Take defensive positions.
Time to have some fun!
To think that intellect could be overcome by such brute force, it pains me to do so, but I have no choice but to retreat. I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
You were so foolish. You ride off alone. Let me show you why.
Incredible. I am truly impressed by your skill.
Let's go capture one of those unsightly positions. Follow me.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Truly impressive. I won't have any enemies left to defeat.
How could I lose to such an immoral opponent? I must have lost my focus. Believe he broke through my defenses. I see why Lu Bu is feared as a demon on the battlefield.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield. Victory! I simply love the sound of that word.
Truly impressive! I won't have any enemies left to defeat!
You are unstoppable!
Report! Lu Bu's forces have broken through the defensive base.
I wonder if everybody is okay. I'm starting to worry about them.
It would be foolish to face Lu Bu's army head-on. We should use our siege weapons here.
I don't really like defending, but I'll do what needs to be done! This place will be a graveyard! Archers, fire!
I failed to stop Lu Bu's rampage. My lord, I have failed
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Incredible. I am truly impressed by your skill.
I'm in trouble. I even hold out for reinforcements. I don't really like defending, but I'll do what needs to be done.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
You are unstoppable!
I've done all I can, but Lu Bu's forces are just too strong.
So you would face me in battle, would you? Very well. It seems I must withdraw for now. Lu Bu, I will have my vengeance before long.
We have successfully repelled those enemy forces targeting Puyang. The flow of the battle is firmly on our side. Victory! I simply love the sound of that word.
Oh, that's some excellent fighting.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Incredible. I am truly impressed by your skill.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Report! Lord Shahudun and Lord Shun-E have been defeated. Hu Young remains lost.
Lu Bu is like an animal. It won't let go once he's sunk his teeth into something. He is a most dangerous opponent. Attacking while I am away is just the type of thoughtless behavior I'd expect from an animal like you, Lu Bu. You will never have Yan Province.
Is this the end? Am I really so powerless?
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Impressive. I can't afford to let you leave me behind.
You dare stand before me. You shall pay for your audacity.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area. I shall retreat now, so that I may return.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
You're most definitely a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Truly pathetic, Cao Cao. Yan Province belongs to me now.
Magnificent! You were truly magnificent, Master Lu Bu. Now that we have claimed Ding Tao, Yang Province belongs firmly to us.
Ha! This was nothing more than a warm-up. Where do we go next, Chen Gong? What land will we invade?
I bring news! Hu Young has fallen to Cao Cao's forces. As soon as our main unit headed towards Ding Tao, the enemy swooped in and seized it.
No! Pu Yang? Pu Yang has been lost?
Get a hold of yourself. If it has been taken, we will simply take it back. Come, Chen Gong!
Wait! Please! Wait just a minute! If we leave Ding Tao now, the enemy will seize it instead! The whole battle will degenerate into a game of cat and mouse, and we will lose troops all the while. We are outnumbered, meaning that this is a recipe for defeat. I believe we must leave Yang Province for now.
Ridiculous! I won! Why should I give that up just because Puyang has been lost?
I understand your anger. However, we have just finished fighting a difficult battle. Our men are tired and have suffered injury. Our path to conquest has only just begun. There are other territories besides Yan Province. I promise you, my lord. I promise you that I will find a way for you to seize a new land. Please, for now, we must retreat.
Cao Cao, you will pay dearly for what you have done here today. I swear one day I will destroy you and reclaim Yan Province. Chen Gong, prepare the next battle for me.
My lord, leave it to me. The ruler of Shu Province is Liu Bei, who was granted the territory by the previous ruler, Tao Qiang, due to the respect he had for his character. Famed for his virtue, he is sure to acquiesce to our request for sanctuary.
While this may work in the short term, what do you have planned after that? Liu Bei is currently under attack from Yuan Shu. Are we to wage war against Yuan Shu as well?
Huh. The idea of battle against that coward does nothing for me. I won't do it.
Naturally, I have no intention whatsoever of fighting against Yuan Shu. No, our true enemy will be.
Welcome, everyone. I know you have come a long way to be here. I hear tell that the battle in Yan Province was most savage. Please, take some time to rest your weary bodies here in Shu Province.
Master Liu Bei, we are most grateful indeed for your generosity. Once we have recovered, we will repay your kindness by joining forces with you to slay Cao Cao.
We will discuss that matter at a later date. Right now, we are about to face Yuan Shu in battle. I will leave my sworn brother, Zhang Fei, here with you. If you need anything, please ask him.
Chen Gong, are you really going to go through with this?
But of course, our real enemy is not Yuan Shu, but Liu Bei. It's always been Liu Bei. He has managed to hold off an attack from Cao Cao with just a few men. His strength, and that of his sworn brothers, is not to be underestimated. I am sure that battle against him will be enough to satisfy even you, Master Lu Bu.
So your plan is the same as it was in Yan Province. Take Shu Province while Liu Bei is away, and use this land as a foothold in our quest for dominion over the land. Is that it?
That is it! That is it in a nutshell! With my intellect and your strength, Master Lu Bu, taking Shu Province ought to be no problem at all.
If we were to be accused of thievery, we would scarcely argue. But if this is what you want, Father, then I will fight against anyone you choose.
Be ready for battle at any moment. To create a land of my own, and for the first step on my path to total rule, we will take Shu Province.
Zhang Fei has been left in charge here and seems awfully bored. So I have decided to send him a little gift, his favorite, wine. I would imagine that right about now, he is well and truly drunk.
Why do you insist on using such trickery? Do you wish me to fight against a pathetic drunkard?
My lord, you must have a little patience. The true battle lies further ahead. Once we have Shu Province in our grasp, you may fight against anyone you choose. Cao Cao, Liu Bei, the choice will be yours.
If we just wander without a home, constantly relying on the hospitality of others, the men will lose morale. Master Lu Bu, I believe our first course of action should be to secure a foothold of our own.
I will fight with all I have to ensure that Shu Province comes under your control, Father.
Very well. Let's do this. We will pummel that drunkard Zhang Fei and claim Shu Province for ourselves. I will take Shapi while Liu Bei is gone, and make Shu Province my own territory.
Shapi is manned by Zhang Fei, a man famous for his fondness for wine. Even now, I imagine he's fighting boredom with a drink or two. What we will do is send him more wine. If he's drunk, he'll be in no position to stop us taking the castle.
Thank you for your order. I'm afraid we don't carry that much wine, however.
That's not nearly enough wine. Let's get some more. From Xiaopei.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Are those Lu Bu's forces? Everyone! Lu Bu is attacking! Fight back!
I can more than hold my own on the battlefield.
Excellent, Chen Gong. I am impressed.
Losing this land will be impossible to explain to Master Liu Bei.
Victory! I simply love the sound of that word.
Incredible! I am truly impressed by your skill.
The wine is ready. Come on! Let's get it to Xiaopi. Ha!
Things are proceeding very nicely indeed. This ought to ensure that every last soldier in the castle is dead drunk.